In this video, we'll be taking a look at XDC Network, a third-generation Layer 1 blockchain focusing specifically on the trade finance industry. In particular, we'll discuss the features of the XDC blockchain that make it suitable to replace the current processes used in trade finance. Trade finance is a centuries-old industry, and the processes involved haven't changed much since the 19th century. Like many other industries that rely on antiquated, slow, cumbersome, and manual processes, there's a massive opportunity to revolutionize trade finance with blockchain technology. Blockchain can potentially make the trade finance industry more efficient by addressing its current issues, including replacing the opaque, complex web of transactions with a transparent and immutable record. Blockchain also has the potential to disintermediate supply chains and significantly reduce the number of checks that an international shipment has to undergo. According to the co-founder of XDC Network, Atul Kekadi, tokenization of trade instruments brings liquidity from alternative asset investors to the trade finance market. There is a lot of opportunity for any blockchain that can successfully solve these issues in trade finance. According to Deloitte, in 2015 alone, the trade finance market was worth more than $10 trillion. The XDC Network mainnet was launched by Singapore-based Zinfin in 2019 with the objective of creating an enterprise-focused blockchain with a particular focus on international trade and finance. XDC Network is a hybrid blockchain which has elements of both public and private blockchains. This essentially means that the blockchain is not open to everyone, but still retains certain features of public blockchains, such as integrity, transparency, and security. Participants can also decide which transactions remain private and which are made public. KYC compliance is also embedded into the XDC network. This is one of the elements that make XDC a hybrid blockchain, rather than a fully public blockchain, where it is theoretically possible for anyone to participate or run nodes in the network. Validators on the network are called master nodes. Certain criteria must be met before you can become a validator on the network. A validator needs 10 million XDC to run a master node. At current prices, this would cost around $500,000. Additionally, validators need to complete KYC and be approved to run a master node. This increases the accountability of participants, which makes XDC a more attractive option for enterprises. XDC uses a consensus mechanism called delegated proof of stake. Delegated proof of stake uses real-time voting to elect a pool of validators. This means that the time it takes for the network to validate a transaction is reduced because not all the nodes in the network are required to reach a consensus for each transaction. This also means that XDC Network consumes very little energy compared to proof-of-work blockchains. XDC Network can also scale to thousands of transactions per second, which is an important factor for enterprise adoption. The XDC mainnet was launched with 37.5 billion pre-mined tokens. 15 billion was allocated to the founding team, 10 billion to ecosystem development, 2.5 billion to the treasury, and 10 billion for exchanges and early investors. Around 86.7 million XDZ per year are also minted to reward masternodes for validating transactions. This creates inflationary pressure on the supply of XDC. However, XDC tokens are also burned on the execution of smart contracts. As the adoption and utility of the network increase, it is expected that the burning of tokens should outpace the new supply created through minting. In other words, eventually the supply of XDC will become deflationary. XDC is currently in the process of rolling out a major upgrade to the network. This update will make the blockchain even more secure. At present, XDC Network is Byzantine fault tolerant, which means that if 1/3 of the nodes were malicious, the network would not be compromised. XDC 2.0 will go one step further and have the ability to detect and slash malicious nodes instantly. For malicious nodes, The 10 million XDC that is required to run a masternode will also be burned. In addition, because of KYC, the owner of the malicious node can be cryptographically identified and prosecuted for their actions. The XDC 2.0 white paper states that the key to mainstream blockchain adoption and usage, especially in the financial services sector, is to build accountability to blockchains. This, it is claimed, will make the XDC network the first blockchain to properly incorporate accountability. This is Blockchain 4.0. There is a growing ecosystem of applications being built on the XDC network. Some are trade finance related, however. Developers are also using XDC's fast and sustainable blockchain for other use cases such as NFTs, DeFi, education, and precious metal tokenization. TradeFinex is one of the most well-known applications built on the XDC network. TradeFinex is a decentralized platform that allows peer-to-peer contracting between various participants in the trade finance industry, including financiers, suppliers, and beneficiaries. TradeFinex provides a decentralized platform for these parties to manage invoices, letters of credit, and bills of lading, significantly disintermediating and thereby streamlining the trade finance process. XDC has also spent the past number of years building partnerships with big players in the trade finance and international financial sectors. In 2021, it was announced that XDC would act as a public bridge and a settlement coin for R3 Corda. R3 is a consortium of major financial institutions, and Corda is a permissioned blockchain designed specifically for enterprise use cases. In December 2023, SBI Holdings and TradeFinex announced that they had established a joint venture. The press release stated that the joint venture would strive to expand the use cases of the XDC network's blockchain technology in global economic activities, particularly in the fields of trade finance and cross-border payments. One of the first endeavors would be to create a proof of concept connecting the XDC network with the Corda platform and Corda bridge in order to enable fiat payments for business-to-business transactions. In August 2023, TradeTech, a UK-based private debt and real-world asset marketplace, issued a tokenized U.S. Treasury offering called USTI on the XDC network. Also, in mid-2020, Zinfin became a member of the International Trade and Forfeiting Association. Let us know what you think of XDC in the comments below. If you found this video informative or you learned something you didn't know about XDC Network, make sure to like and share this video. Also, subscribe to our channel for more educational blockchain and crypto content.